Bharatiya Janata Party now also has a newly elected president of the Tamil Nadu BJP, K. Annamalai. He's spoken to India Today saying their alliance with AIADMK will remain intact and together they will keep the ruling DMK under check. Listen in.
You have a lot of seniors in your party in the state who have been in different positions over the last few decades. You have central ministers, former central ministers. How do you see your relationship with them? Because they are quite seniors. You have Pon Radhakrishnan, H. Raja and other seniors as well. Did they reach out to you? Have they wished you? How do you see your relation with all the seniors in the state?
We have a fantastic relationship and all of them are very fantastic human beings and great leaders. And with respect to Tamil Nadu, I'm very, very clear. They are my seniors and they will keep guiding me. And we will keep taking their inputs and they have done so for the past 1 year or so after I've joined the party. They'll continue to do. And here there's no question of like a Dravidian party, I am the leader because I come from a particular family. No, this is a national party with a certain ideology, with a certain purity. And everybody understands. Right now the responsibility is given to me. After my tenure, somebody gets the responsibility. It is my job to support them. So we are a same team and this is Team BJP Tamil Nadu. We will do our best. We will deliver what the national leadership is expecting.
The image that DMK has always been saying that BJP is anti-Tamil Nadu people, they are not giving us enough vaccines, they're not giving us enough GST compensation. Will you try to bridge this or how do you see this forward?
I think it's all about the facts, the evidence. Facts and evidence don't lie. And we all know after the 7 years of central government's rule under the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Tamil Nadu has got the highest allocation ever, 7.2 lakh crore and more. The narrative that they are trying to build, BJP is anti-Tamil, BJP is pro-North and whatever they're trying to say. And I'm sitting right in front of you. I am as a Tamilian as the DMK here is. And we are absolutely sons of the soil. The only difference between DMK and the BJP in Tamil Nadu is we are not dynastic politics and we don't have a single family which runs the state or which runs the party here. Absolutely no. And more importantly, and we are very hardworking, committed and merit-based individuals who are part of this party. So that's how Tamils are. Tamils generally are very hardworking, very meritocracy-oriented state. So BJP Tamil Nadu represents it in letter and spirit.
Moving on now, the Bengaluru crime branch is conducting extensive raids at the Parapana Agrahara jail in search of illegal arms and ammunition and also possibly narcotic substances. Not only in the prison, but houses of several rowdies have also now been raided to put a possible end to illegal activities. According to reports, 292 houses of rowdies and their aides are being searched since 5 a.m. today, along with the dog squads as well. 152 people have been detained by the police force. Mobile phones, memory cards, knives, vehicles, illegal arms have been seized. Police saying that the raids will continue till afternoon. After the Kitex Group alleged harassment from Kerala government in the form of inspections from several departments, Telangana also has now fast-tracked its effort to attract the proposed project, which is worth crores. Here's a news report of why is this group in the news.
A bitter war of words, bold claims and a surprise investment. This sums up the face-off between Kitex Group and the Kerala government. Days after Kitex Group MD Sabu Jacob alleged harassment by the ruling CPM, the businessman has taken his proposed 3,500 crore project from Kerala to Telangana. It was a close race between Telangana, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, with all three states expressing interest to host the apparel company. Telangana rolled out the red carpet, sending a private jet to bring Kitex promoters. In the end, Telangana CM K. Chandrasekhar Rao's son and Industry Minister K.T. Rama Rao sealed the deal. Kitex will invest 1,000 crore rupees to set up their units in Kakatia Mega Textile Park in Warangal Rural District. So what exactly led to this public squabble? Here is what we know. Years ago, Sabu Jacob's firm, one of the largest private sector employers in Kerala, announced that they would make a 3,500 crore investment in Kerala. Over the last few months, the garment manufacturer alleged that the state government has been harassing them in form of inspections from various departments. The Kerala government dismissed the charges made by Jacob and defended the inspections.
അതിൽ ഏറ്റവും ആദ്യത്തെ പരിശോധന നടക്കുന്നത് അത് ബെന്നി ബെഹനാൻ MP, ബഹുമാനായ ചാലക്കുടി ലോകസഭാ അംഗം, അദ്ദേഹം ദേശീയ മനുഷ്യാവകാശ കമ്മീഷന് കിറ്റക്സുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട ഒരു പരാതി നൽകിയിരുന്നു. അദ്ദേഹം നൽകിയ പരാതി നാഷണൽ ഹ്യൂമൻ റൈറ്റ്സ് കമ്മീഷൻ ജില്ലാ കളക്ടർക്ക് അയക്കുകയും അത് സംബന്ധിച്ചുള്ള റിപ്പോർട്ട് തേടുകയും ചെയ്തു.
The company threatened to pull out if the inspections continue and even held protests against the government. This soon opened up the investment prospect for other states. Kitex move to Telangana is viewed as a massive loss to Kerala in terms of scope of the project and hundreds of jobs it were to create. The whole controversy also threatens to hit investor sentiment as Kerala is notorious as a business unfriendly state. Bureau Report, India Today.
News now coming from Uttar Pradesh. Violence mars block panchayat elections this time. Large-scale clashes, firing, chaos, disorder. Also allegations of nomination paper being snatched and torn from several districts. Now the block panchayat chief elections are at the eye of a major political storm now because opposition parties like the Samajwadi Party, Bahujan Samaj Party, Congress, even Bihar's RJD have trained their guns directly at the Yogi Adityanath government. Rahul Gandhi has also taken a dig. He has said that in the name of violence has now been changed to master stroke in Uttar Pradesh. Mayawati of the BSP has said that there is only jungle raj in the state. Former Bihar Chief Minister RJD's Rabri Devi said no woman is safe anymore in Uttar Pradesh under Yogi Adityanath's government. Meanwhile, BJP has claimed a victory on 334 seats for bloc pramukh positions, while elections are being held right now for 476 posts for bloc chiefs. Polling will be held between 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. today. Results will be declared perhaps by today evening.
मुख्यमंत्री जी के इशारे पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोगों ने गुंडई की है। इतनी गुंडागर्दी चुनाव में कभी नहीं हुई होगी जिस तरह की भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने की है। इसके लिए अगर कोई दोषी है तो प्रशासन के लोग दोषी हैं। उस बहन के साथ जो अन्याय हुआ, जो अपमानित होना पड़ा है, समाजवादी पार्टी पूरी ईमानदारी से के साथ उसके साथ खड़े है। समाजवादी पार्टी का ये आरोप ही नहीं और ये सच्चाई है कि उसके साथ जो व्यवहार हुआ है उसमें भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता नेता शामिल थे। उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई हो। जो बहन के पर्स से चोरी हुई है, उसका सामान जो छीन गया है या जो मोबाइल छीन गया है, वो सब सामान वापस हो। यही समाजवादी पार्टी की मांग है।
मैं पूछना चाहता हूं योगी आदित्यनाथ जी से, स्वस्थ लोकतंत्र की परिकल्पना के बारे में बार बार भाषण देते हैं योगी आदित्यनाथ जी। क्या लोकतंत्र का चीरहरण होगा? बम चलेंगे, गोली चलेगी, लोगों की हत्या की जाएगी, लाठी चलेंगे, अपहरण होगा, लोग पर्चा भरने जाएंगे, उनके पर्चे को छीन के फाड़ दिया जाएगा। क्या यही लोकतंत्र की मर्यादा है?
Remember that the third wave threat is currently on with regard to the COVID pandemic. So take care of yourself. But now I'll update you what are precisely the numbers for now in the COVID pandemic. Let's take a look because it is important to understand that the numbers that India is currently fighting with for COVID in December were at about 4,57,000 active cases, now have come to 4,55,000 July 10th, 2021. Remember, these are active cases, and also the death toll, which was at about 1,38,000 in 2020, is now at about 4,07,145. Remember, these are not just statistics, these are family members, these are individuals who've lost their life and perhaps setting an extremely bigger tragedy for their kith and kin. Recoveries, in some good news, 89,31,000 in 2020, but now it's gone and touched about 3 crores almost, and at specifically 2 crore 99 lakh. Also, let's take a look at the India's COVID crisis. This is primarily the numbers that we have available. So, of course, recoveries are good news. Get yourself vaccinated. Still, stay indoors as much as possible and stay safe as well. But with regard to vaccinations which are taking place across the country and across the world, Covaxin, remember, is very significant. Its approval can come, and this has been said by the chief scientist of the World Health Organization. And here's why this statement could be good news to our ears. Sneha Murdani, my colleague, with this report.
For those who've taken Covaxin doses and worried that it does not hold good for international travel, there could be some good news soon. In a major leg up to Covaxin, the World Health Organization has said the data submitted by Bharat Biotech looks good. Chief Scientist of the World Health Organization, Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, has said, and I quote, Covaxin's efficacy against the Delta variant of COVID-19 is a bit low. It is still not bad, while the overall efficacy is quite high. This raises hope that Covaxin could be included in World Health Organization's list of approved vaccines. The developers of India's first indigenous vaccine against COVID-19 have been pushing for Covaxin certification, which would enable it to make it to the Green Pass list. What could have impressed the World Health Organization is this. Preprint of Phase 3 trials shows Covaxin demonstrating 93.4% effectiveness against severe symptomatic COVID-19 cases and 65.2% protection against the Delta variant.
Covaxin demonstrated 78% vaccine efficacy against mild, moderate, and severe COVID-19 disease. The efficacy against severe COVID-19 disease was 93%, and also the efficacy against Delta variant is 65%.
Bharat Biotech has said it expects authorization from the World Health Organization anytime between July and September. In the meantime, the company is also working on a booster dose for the vaccine.
कोवैक्सीन की बूस्टर डोज अभी साइंटिफिक आइडिएशन स्टेज पे है। कितनी देर तक वैक्सीन की एफिकेसी लास्ट करेगी ये अभी वेल नोन नहीं है।
Covaxin is not among the listed vaccines of the World Health Organization. But this statement just gives an indication that perhaps things are moving in the right direction. This certainly is going to work wonders for Covaxin as far as perception is concerned. Also, it's going to make things easier for those people who've taken Covaxin and wish to travel outside of India. That travel is being hampered as of now. In New Delhi, Sneha Murdani for India Today.